Community Viewpoint with John Pollock and Maria Hurst.
And good evening to, or good morning, depending on what time you're watching the show. This is Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host, and Maria should be back in a week or two. And we have the good fortune of having Vicki Parker with us, the current chair of the town board, for a short time anyway. You're smiling a lot now.
I have my life back.
Yes. So we're going to be talking about a couple of subjects. One of these subjects, we'll talk about what you're going to be doing in the future at the end of the segment. But there's a couple of issues that have come up recently that a couple of months ago, I think we had a class on well owners and how to take care of your wells at the Bob Roode Community Center. I recently got an email with being part of the Environmental and Nuclear Waste Advisory Board in town, and also the Sun Nye County Conservation District, pertaining to well owners. There'll be a class online coming up in the near future. If Chad, you want to put that up, we could look at that. You'll see this. I hope to put this on the web page for the town, and also hopefully I'll speak about it at the next town board meeting. But this is a well owners class to give you answer all your questions about your well and how to maintain it and what to do if there are some issues. And if you want to read a little bit about what it's about, Vicki, and I appreciate that.
I'd like to emphasize, first of all, that it's free.
Oh, yes, free.
It's free. And I'll repeat this several times because the website involved is privatewellclass.org. privatewellclass.org. It's a free online class for private well owners. It's being developed through funding from US EPA. What does that stand for?
United States Environmental Protection Agency.
Gotcha. Through a grant to the Rural Community Assistance Partnership. The class is a self-help class. It lasts over 10 weeks. The materials will be emailed to you once a week. Well owners can sign up anytime. privatewellclass.org. And through the first week will be sent on January 1st, 2013. Anyone signing up after that will start as soon as they sign up. So someone just finding out about this in April can still sign up and start the class then. There are 3 webinars that will provide well owners a chance to reinforce what they're seeing in the class material and ask questions to the presenters. Each webinar will be repeated every 3 months through August 2013. So no matter when you start the class, you'll be able to see all of the webinars. And again, the website is privatewellclass.org. We really encourage you to sign up. Those of you that are new to wells, this is vital information for you on how to take care of your well. And those of you who are long-term well owners, it's good to have a refresher class and new information.
So these classes, it'll help well owners like ourselves understand how to sample our wells, how to interpret the sample results, and what they can do to protect our wells and source water from contamination. Some of the things that'll be involved with the program is understanding how groundwater moves and gets into our wells, how water gets from your well to your faucet, how groundwater in wells get contaminated, how to care for and maintain your well pump and infrastructure, how to test your well water and ensure the water is safe to drink, how to understand test results and fixing water quality problems, understanding regulations that affect us, what to do in an emergency or equipment failure. Remember that when we had that some years ago?
No power.
No power. Everybody was meeting everybody over at ACE at the time. Hey, how you doing? You got those plastic pipes in your hand too, just like me, because everybody's broke because of the cold weather. And then whether to find help and how to get questions answered locally.
Let me mention, too, that if you don't have access to a computer, the library has computers there available for your use, and it's free to use their computers, and again, this class is free.
Great point. And also, if you have a laptop, you don't have access to the internet, Wi-Fi at home, you come over to the library. We have the beautiful library has the main area. You can sit down there and log on to the internet and download this information for yourself and then read about that also. So,
are you going to take it, John?
You know what? Yeah, and I'm going to, we may give a presentation to the town board in the near future also. We'll see what happens with this, how we want to present it, because we'll bring this up at the next town board meeting that you'll be the chair of. And I'll just bring it up as public comment or announcements briefly, and then we'll see where you want to go with that for the next town board.
Check with me, and I'll see if I can't help you put it on a PowerPoint presentation.
Okay. We still have a couple of days. Okay.
Well, no, if we don't get it done for this one, when you said you were going to do the presentation, set it up as an agenda item as a presentation so you can take more than 3 minutes and do it in January.
Okay, yeah, but I just wanted to introduce this to the folks.
Absolutely.
And then we'll see where we can go from there. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the invitation. Also, while we're getting closer to the Christmas time, I didn't have time to call the other folks, but the Prump PAC, the Arts Council, presents the High Desert Chorale in their annual holiday concert.
Gotta come.
And this is going to be held at the Prump Nugget Event Center, and this is going to happen Wednesday, December 12th at 2012. Well, that's this year. Yeah, that has to be this year. Admission is free with new PAC membership. And then PAC members are free with a food donation, or if you're just coming in off the street, it's $5 per person and $3 per person with a donation of non-perishable food item. This is sponsored by the Prump Visual and Performing Arts Council, and once again, it's going to be on Wednesday, December 12th at 7 o'clock at the Nugget Event Center. So that if you like music, if you like our own community folks doing it, and you like Christmas music, yeah, this is worthy
the
cause.
Place.
Yeah, this is sweet. This is a good place to go.
It is. I've enjoyed it in the past.
So this is we're running into December. We're running into the end of the year, the end of your term. And,
yes.
So what's it like to know that the end is near? Is it good, bad, indifferent?
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. It's been a good 4 years, but this takes a tremendous amount of time. And I've had to give up things that I've volunteered for in the past, like the Friends of the Library,
that's right.
Nathan Adelson's Golden Monarchs. There's a number of things that I used to volunteer for that I'm looking forward to getting back into again.
So you're not going to be a wallflower. You're not just going to hang around and collect dust. No.
Well, I've got a husband who's still working.
Oh, that's right.
And he's 75.
Oh, is that something for me to look forward to? Yes, good. I've got a few more years.
One of these years, he might stop working so we can go do some fun things out of town, too.
Oh, great work ethic. Yeah, so.
Well, actually, he's working 2 jobs because he's also teaches 1 night a week at UNLV.
Does he go into Las Vegas?
Yes, he does.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm looking forward to having more time to spend with him. I really used to enjoy hiking, and I haven't had time to do much of that. I'd like to get up into the spring mountains more. There's a lot of fun things I'll be able to do.
Oh, yeah. Ash Meadows, Tecopa. You have the Amargosa Opera House. I believe they have.
Death Valley.
Yeah.
There's some places there I'd love to hike.
Yeah, that's a great place to go. And to be at Beatty, you might even go make your way up to Tonopah. I don't know.
I've been to Tonopah. I was born in Tonopah.
Oh, you're another one that was born there? Okay.
Somebody had to be
Yes.
born there. It wasn't my fault, but I definitely am a Nevada native.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, Vicky's been the liaison to our Nuclear Waste and Environmental Board most of this past year. And liaison to what else? You do more than one board, don't you?
Tourism, RPC, I go to...
Oh, those are heavy hitters there too, yeah.
Yeah, I also go to all of the public land meetings, and I've started to go to the Park and Rec meetings.
Oh.
And I will get my evenings back, come to think of it.
Yes.
There's a lot of weeks where I'm going to meetings 3 and 4 nights a week. It's time consuming being on the town board.
Even though it's a volunteer position, it's extremely time consuming.
Not only that, you get invited to sit on a number of boards in town, whether you really have an interest in the organizations or not. You really have to do that. So some of those will disappear too. I'm well aware of the fact that it's not me, it's the seat on the town board that gets you there.
Right.
So I can follow my own interests, and I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward to it.
And you've cut a few ribbons in the past too. Yes, I've seen a bunch of those, yeah. It comes with the territory, yes.
It does indeed, and the town's going to be well taken care of with the new board. And by the way, I'd like to congratulate the winners in the election, and I'd like to thank Mr. Bob Adams for being willing to sit in for the next 2 years.
And he comes regularly to the town board meeting, so he knows what he's getting into then.
I'd like to say something too for the record, because I noticed in today's paper there was a little blurb saying that it was a bad deal to have him on the town board because he's an environmentalist and he'll close every ATV trails in the mountains. And I'd like to mention that this is definitely an error. Mr. Adams has been working with the BLM and the Forest Service for the past couple of years as the town's trail representative to keep these trails open. He's an avid user of them himself.
Yeah,
so I'd just like to correct that.
Yeah, because I've stopped in some of those meetings, and that's completely opposite from what I've understood that he and his board, our board, stand for. So yeah, so thank you for that correction. So, and if Bob's watching this, we've corrected it on our part here. So
Yes, Mr. Adams is a hard worker.
Yes.
It has been for the town, and you've assumed a similar type position that he had as the trails representative, because you're representing the town on solar.
yes, we're looking at this is up and coming. We're looking at grants and rebates through a group called BlackRock Solar, and they've done some fantastic work in northern Nevada. They've done some work. They're starting to come to southern Nevada. They did Shade Tree, which is a women's shelter, women, children, and animal shelter in Las Vegas. We went to their grand opening, the opening of their solar panel installation about a week ago. Introduced them to the town of Pahrump, Nye County, and we'll see if we can work with them and alleviate some of our high bills for government offices, non-for-profits, because that's who they work with. So the sun is here. Let's use it. Let's work with it, and so we'll see what comes of that in the next year. And guess what? That doesn't cost anything either. So we'll see where we go with that. So I'd love the past years working with you, and you'll be around. And thank you.
You can still find me.
I know I can. See you at Smith's. I'm going back home. But anyway, thank you very much, Vicki. Thanks, Chad. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.